I'm about to do your Pisces June 2021 love reading, and in this reading we're going to take a look at the status of the love connection between you and your romantic person of interest. Pisces, how is it going? Come on in, have a seat, make yourself comfortable. My name's Alan from UnknownTruthTarot.com. Welcome back to another Pisces love reading. Now, if this is your first time here and you have questions that you want answered about your romantic love life or your relationship, then start now by subscribing and clicking the bell icon so you always get notified anytime I post a new Pisces tarot reading for you. Now let's get on with this Pisces love tarot reading for today, because today we're going to take a look at the status of the love connection between you and your romantic person of interest. And we're going to do that by getting one card to represent the mutual point of interest between the two of you. Then I'm going to get 3 cards for you, Pisces, 3 cards for your person. And then I'm going to clarify everything with a second deck, just to make sure we can get down to the bottom of the unknown truth about what's really going on in this love connection of yours. Now keep in mind that this is not a personal reading, this is a general reading, which means I'm not tapping into your specific energy as an individual person. I'm tapping into the collective energy of the group of Pisces people that I'm supposed to be getting messages for. Which really just means that there's no possible way this reading is going to resonate with every Pisces on the planet, because I'm not reading for every Pisces on the planet. I'm reading for my specific group of Pisces people that I'm responsible for getting messages for. Now, it's also important to keep in mind in general readings like this, energies can and do get flipped around backwards from time to time, especially for cross-watchers. So, if you're not a Pisces and you're just watching this reading because you have an interest in a Pisces and you want to know what's going on with them, I get it and I'm totally cool with that. Just keep in mind that especially for cross-watchers, energies are very prone to get flipped around backwards. So you just got to take it as it resonates. Now, regardless of how this reading resonates for you, you still might want to check the videos for your moon sign, your rising sign, and your Venus sign, just because they can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation, and you can find the links to those videos in the description down below. But enough talking, let's get started with this Pisces love reading for June 2021. What is the mutual point of interest between Pisces and their romantic person of interest here in June 2021, please? Let's get 1 card. Thank you. Okay, we're taking 2. Taking 2. Let's get 3 cards for you, Pisces. What's going on with Pisces as it relates to their romantic person of interest and the connection between them here in June 2021. Let's get 1 more. Okay. Let's get 3 cards for your person. What's going on with Pisces' romantic person of interest as it relates to Pisces and the connection between the two of them here in June 2021. Let's get 3 cards. What's going on with Pisces' person? Okay, they're getting an extra card too. Let's see. Well, on the bottom of the deck, the overall energy of this reading is death. This is Scorpio energy. This is an ending to something. This is where something dies and something else is reborn in its place. Now, this can also represent like a massive transformation process taking place. Like if you think about when a caterpillar goes into a cocoon and turns into a butterfly, it's not having a party in there. It's not fun and games. It's actually dying and transforming into something entirely different. And when the caterpillar comes out of that cocoon, it ain't a caterpillar anymore. It's something new. It's a butterfly. So this represents that type of an energy where something is coming to an end and something else is being reborn in its place. We have an Ace of Wands right underneath that. That is like the spark of a new idea or some new passion. It's some new beginning in passion, new beginning in desire. Some sort of a transformation taking place, either turning into something new or taking place because of something new. We'll find out more as we move along, but that's the overall energy of the reading. Now, this mutual point of interest, this is shared energy between you and your person. So either you've said or done something and it's got them thinking or feeling or acting this way, or vice versa. They've said or done something and now you're thinking, feeling, or acting this way. More often than not, though, this mutual point of interest is somehow affecting both of you. And we got 2 cards for the mutual point of interest. We got the 6 of Wands And we got the Tower. So we're starting this reading off not looking so great. We got something coming to an end. We got some sort of a Tower moment happening, something coming apart here. Now this Six of Wands, this is Leo energy. It's about recognition. So it's like either you have recognized something about your person or yourself or the connection, or this is shared energy. So it could be some sort of a mutual recognition. You have both recognized something. Now the other meaning to this card is moving forward in success and victory. I'm not really seeing a whole lot of moving forward in success and victory, at least right initially here, because we have the Tower right along with this. So it's like there's some sort of a recognition taking place and then something coming apart after that. This is a very abrupt change taking place, an abrupt shift, like some foundation rocking event. Now this can even be like a metaphor for some internal structure that you have built in your life coming apart, like some mental model of the world that you've been operating on, some belief system that you guys have where you thought something was one particular way and you've been operating as if that were true. And then it turns out you recognize it's not actually that way, and that whole belief system coming apart. So it can be any of that kind of stuff. Let's clarify it and find out what's going on. Tell me more about this Six of Wands and the Tower for the mutual point of interest. Yeah, I know. Thank you. I know already. Let's get two more to clarify this, please. Oh, okay. Well, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Cups, Cancer energy. This is a love connection between two people, an emotional connection between two people. This is like I breathe you in, you breathe me in, we're connected, but this is also a two. And in tarot, twos represent needing to make some sort of a choice here. Definitely some sort of a decision. We have Judgment right underneath that. This is a card that's got a couple of meanings. This is either about making some sort of a decision, as in you two passing your own final verdict and judgment on this situation, on this Two of Cups. Or this can also be a card of like second chances, as in resurrection. You can see the angel here playing on the trumpet, resurrecting the dead, calling them back from the grave, bringing them back to life, transforming things in a way that's never going to be the same again. So we either have some sort of a decision being made about this love connection here, possibly a decision about whether or not to bring this back to life. We see the overall energy here is death, and right under that we have an Ace of Wands, like a passionate new beginning. So it's possible something is dying and being reborn again in a new way, being brought back to life in this love connection. It's also entirely possible that both of you guys recognize something about this connection and it's not what you thought it was, and things start to come apart here, and there's some sort of a judgment passed. It could be either of those two things. Now, to clarify this Six of Wands in the Tower, we got the Six of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. So again, Six of Wands already out here. So anytime I get a card and I clarify it and get the same card, it's the universe going, dude, look, I done told you. There is something that is recognized here, and that's causing this Tower moment. It's causing some sort of a change taking place here. Now next we have this Knight of Wands. This is the fastest moving knight in the whole tarot deck. This is about rushing forward and speaking the truth on something. It's also about rushing forward, taking rapid, decisive action on something. We have a decision needing to be made here in this connection with the Two of Cups. We have a decision getting made. Right under that Judgment card, we have the Queen of Swords, Libra energy. This is someone who is making decisions. That's what the sword is for here. And we see that same sword again coming right up. So I've got two Swords court cards here. The Ace of Swords is being carried by the Queen of Swords here. So this is like, this is she who knows the truth. This is someone that you can speak your truth to, but she already knows the truth. And the truth you speak to her better match the truth she knows, or she's going to use that sword to cut you. So this is an energy of speaking the truth about something, just like this is. It's also an energy of cutting off the things and the people that aren't in your best interest anymore. Yeah, right under that we have the World. So this is the ending of one cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. So something is getting severed here. Looks like something's being put to death. so something new can be reborn in its place. There's some recognition taking place and possibly some truth being spoken about that. Decisiveness happening here in this decision being made. And it looks like decision, again, with this Ace of Swords. This is the sword of victory, the sword of truth, the sword of clarity. It's also the sword you would use to make a decision with. Now, the root word for decide or decision, the Latin word those words come from, literally means to cut off, as in to cut off the other options and be left with only one option. That's how you actually make a decision. So it looks like we have a decision being made here. This is also the sword that you would use to sever something in your life that's not in balance, or to sever a relationship with. So it's looking like we have something being recognized here, that something wasn't quite what it appeared to be. Everything fell apart because there was some speaking of the truth on that. There was some decision made here about this connection. Looks like we're cutting a connection off, although there still is the possibility that we're resurrecting a connection. Now, that's the mutual energy between the two of you for June 2021. Pisces, your energy is the Five of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Queen of Swords. All three Swords cards. Swords are generally not such a great energy to have, especially in a love reading. And in the clarifiers for the mutual energy between you, I have two swords. In your energy, I've got all swords. So this Five of Swords is Aquarius energy. This is a painful situation. Fives represent conflict. Swords are about communications. Swords are about thoughts. So this can be a conflict in your thinking. This can be a conflict in communications, as in bickering, arguing, fighting with each other, using words like weapons, using tongues like swords to cut each other. This is a painful situation here. So tell me more about this Five of Swords for Pisces in June 2021. Why is this Five of Swords here for Pisces, please? Get two more. Let's get one more on this Five of Swords for Pisces. Thank you. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Cups. This is Pisces energy. This is most people's goal when it comes to love and relationships and emotions. Something is vibrating like crazy on my table, and I'm not sure what it is. I think, oh, there, found it. This is most people's goal. This is the happy fairy tale ending card. This is when two people who are emotionally happy and emotionally content in and of themselves come together into union and form a very happy family where everyone's loved and appreciated and everyone feels loved and appreciated. Again, happy fairy tale ending here. So we have some sort of a Five of Swords conflict in this connection. We have some sort of a painful situation related to this happy fairy tale ending. Yeah, it looks like it's leaving you at a decision point. This Two of Wands is Aries energy. This is a fork in the road. It's a crossroads. It's a decision point. And it's a decision about which path leads you to the world that you actually want, and which path do you have to leave behind in order to get there. We have Judgment, again, with the decision being made. There's a decision point here about this connection, and some decision being made on that. Looks like a decision being made to sever the connection. There's that Queen of Swords again. And again, that's the final card out here in your energy. We'll get to clarify that here in just a minute. But we have some sort of a painful situation here. Probably conflict, fighting, arguing. To clarify that, we have the Four of Cups. We have another five with the Five of Wands. And we have the Ace of Cups. Now, this Four of Cups is emotional discontentment. It's about not being happy with the three cups that you've got. So much so that you're thinking about this other thing that you think might bring you more happiness, more emotional contentment, more fulfillment. Not being happy with what you've got here. Now, this can also represent a love offer being on the table between the two of you, and it just hasn't been accepted or rejected yet. It's just kind of been left hanging here in the air. Or this could even be about you thinking about making a love offer to your person and not doing it out of fear of rejection. it could be that. It could be that you've got some painful thinking about making this love offer. You're thinking about things in a way that it feels like it's probably negative thinking. It could be that. Or it could be just this whole painful situation, and what you thought was this Ten of Cups type of a scenario here has got you like emotionally discontent, and now you're thinking about other things that might make you more happy. We have the Five of Wands next. Again, fives are conflict, so this is Leo energy here. This is a conflict in your desires, like an internal conflict, where a piece of you wants one thing, a piece of you wants this opposing thing, and you're kind of torn. You're playing this internal battle of tug of war with yourself, pulling yourself in multiple different directions at the same time. And then the final clarifier we have is the Ace of Cups. This is a new beginning in love and emotions. So now this is also the cup that is hanging here in the air. So if this is a scenario where there is a love offer on the table between the two of you, this is referring to that love offer here. And it could be that you're having pain in your thinking here, conflict in your thinking and your communications, definitely conflict in terms of what it is that you desire, what you want. It's almost like you want this Ten of Cups, and you're conflicted about whether this is it or not. Is this really the path that leads me to the world I want, or is this the path that I need to leave behind? And it's like you're stuck trying to make your mind up about that. That's kind of what it's looking like here. And we've got that decision being made, this Queen of Swords energy, like cutting off things that aren't in your best interest. And then we've got the World, again, the final card of the major arcana. This is the ending of one cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. Now the next card in your energy for June 2021, Pisces, is the Ten of Swords. This is Gemini energy. Tens are endings, so this is a swift ending to something. Sometimes this is a painful ending to something. Sometimes this is an ending you don't see coming, hence the swords going into the person's back. Sometimes this is an ending in betrayal, hence the swords going into the person's back. No matter how you slice this, it's always an ending to something, though. Tell me more about this Ten of Swords for Pisces in June 2021. Why is this Ten of Swords here? There's a lot going on. All these cards are trying to get away. Let's get one more on this Ten of Swords, please. Thank you. Man, I see. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers, Gemini energy again. So we're clarifying a Gemini card that means the ending to something. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers. This is like a powerful love connection here. This is definitely a love connection. We've seen the Two of Cups. We've got the Lovers here. It looks to me like what this is saying is we have an ending to a love connection taking place here. Two of Swords right underneath that, again with the decisions. This is Libra energy. Twos are decisions. This is a decision needing to be made, only it's not being made, either because you don't have enough information to make the decision, there's something that you can't see, something you don't know about, hence this blindfold, or there's something that you do know about and you just don't want to see it, you don't want to look at it. It's like having the blinders on, pretending like something's not there when it actually is. I feel like this is you trying to make some sort of a decision about the ending of this connection. Something was recognized here. There was some decisiveness. Very quickly, something changed here. Something's definitely coming to an end in terms of this love connection, and there's a decision needing to be made here about it. And we've got the Seven of Pentacles under that. This is Taurus energy. This is an energy of you pausing to reflect and take stock of this whole situation, this connection, everything about it. And you're looking at all the seeds that have been planted here, trying to decide, is this going to turn into the Ten of Pentacles that I really want? That maximum stability, that abundance, that prosperity, that happy, stable, abundant home life. Is this going to turn into that? Is this worth me investing in or continuing to invest in or maybe even reinvest in? Or should I cut my losses and move on because this might not pan out the way that I want it to? That looks like the type of a decision that you're making here, and we have an Ace of Wands right under that, which again, the overall energy is death, something coming to an end here, and right under that is that Ace of Wands. So we have some passionate new beginning taking place here after an ending to this love connection. To clarify this 10 of Swords, this swift, painful ending here, we have death again. We have the 7 of Wands, and we have the Tower again. So I've got the Tower out here twice already. Using 2 decks, it's already out here both times. Same with the Death card. Using 2 decks, it's out here both times already. Now, we also had the 6 of Wands in the mutual point of interest and the clarifiers, and in your clarifiers, we have the 7 of Wands. So there's some sort of a progression taking place here. Again, this Death card is something coming to an end, something dying. We're clarifying an ending, and definitely something is coming to an end. In terms of this love connection, there's definitely a decision to be made here. 7 of Wands is more Leo energy. So I've got the 5, 6, and 7 of Wands out here. All 3 Leo minor arcana cards. So, don't know if you're dealing with the Leo. It's entirely possible that you are. You could literally be dealing with any sign. This is a general reading. I'm just going to call all of the signs that I prominently see sticking out to me, just in case that has any impact on you, any meaning to you. But this 7 of Wands is about being walled off and defensive. It's about defending your position on something, defending your stance on something, being willing to fight for what it is that you believe in, fight for what you desire, fight for what it is that you want, defend that and protect it. And then we have the Tower. Again, a very abrupt shift, everything coming apart. It's like right in the middle of this, we've got this set up so that like in the center, you're like willing to fight for what this is that you want, fight for what you believe in. Like you believe this is some sort of a good love connection. I have a feeling like you had the blinders on and there was stuff that you did see, you just didn't want it to be true, so you didn't look at it. And now you've recognized there's some stuff like that going on, and that has abruptly shifted everything in terms of this love connection. And I feel like you're not necessarily willing to fight for it anymore, because we have a transformation happening to that. We have a very abrupt shift happening to that, and we have this connection looking like it's coming to an end. Final card in your energy for June 2021, Pisces, is the Queen of Swords, Libra energy. She who knows the truth. She'll offer to let you speak your truth, but it better match the truth she already knows, or she's going to use that sword to cut you. So this is an energy of speaking the truth on something. It's also an energy of cutting off the things and the people that aren't in your best interests anymore. Tell me more about this Queen of Swords for Pisces here in June 2021, please. Why is the Queen of Swords here? Let's get one more for this Queen of Swords. Thank you. Okay, bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands. Again, we've already seen this. It was right under this Death card here in the overall energy of the reading. A passionate new beginning, like the spark of some new passionate thing for you. Knight of Wands right underneath that, more fire sign energy. He carries this Ace of Wands. This is the second fastest knight in the deck. We've already seen the fastest one. Now we've got the second fastest. This is about rushing forward, taking rapid, passionate action on something you have a lot of passion and desire for. Now, this can also be referring to a player type of an energy. This is sometimes called the player of the tarot deck. It can be a rapid in and out, back and forth, wishy-washy type of an energy where they come in all passionately, get what they want, rush out somewhere else just as passionately, get what they want there, and then they rush back and forth between the two. It can definitely be that type of an energy that you're cutting off here. This could be telling me that your person started some passionate new thing, trying to be a player. You recognize that, and that's what's caused this whole painful situation. It's what's caused all of this to start coming to an end and coming apart right in front of your eyes. It could be any of those things, but to clarify this Queen of Swords, this Libra energy, we have that 7 of Pentacles that we just saw again. We have Justice, and we have the 9 of Cups. So the 7 of Pentacles, again, is that period where you're pausing to reflect on this whole situation. Take stock of the connection, take stock of everything that's happened, look at all the seeds you've planted, trying to decide, is this going to pan out the way that I want it to? Is this going to turn into what I want it to? Should I invest my time, effort, and energy here? Or is this not going to pan out? Maybe I should just cut my losses and move on here. I've got a lot of swords out here. 2 towers, 2 death cards. Definitely looking like you're cutting your losses and moving on towards something that you have more passion and desire for. Or this passionate new beginning could be the thing that's caused all of this to happen. Next, we have more Libra energy with the Justice card. This is the card of balance. It's about doing the right thing, the fair thing, the just thing. The sword in this card is this sword we've already seen, and it's used to sever things that aren't in balance, so balance can be restored and the right, fair, just thing can happen. So it's looking like there was something that's possibly unjust has occurred here, which is causing this death to the scenario, that's causing the tower moment. Something unjust has happened is what it's feeling like. Or you're looking at this whole situation and you're like, you know what, this isn't the right, fair, just thing for me. It's time for me to balance all this out and get happy in and of myself again. This 9 of Cups is Pisces energy. Now, I said when we saw the 10 of Cups that that's most people's goal in terms of emotions and relationships. In reality, this should be the goal, because until you get to this 9 of Cups, this state of being emotionally happy in and of yourself, emotionally content and fulfilled in and of yourself, not needing some external person to get your happiness from, not needing some external person to get your feelings of love and worthiness of love from. Until you get there yourself, you can't even make it to the 10 of Cups. Both of you have to be in this 9 of Cups state. That's what the 10 of Cups is. 2 people in this 9 of Cups energy coming together into union. So it's almost like you're saying this isn't it, and I'm gonna balance this all back out and get right in and of myself now. Now let's scoot this over a little bit. That's your energy here. Already looked at the mutual energy between the two of you. Let's take a look at your person's energy here in June 2021, Pisces. We got the 2 of Coins, the Sun. There's that Knight of Swords that we've already seen, and the 8 of Cups. Now, this 2 of Coins is Capricorn energy. This is also a card of balance, but it's more about like trying to regain your balance or trying to maintain your balance once your balance has been thrown off. So this is like a 1 foot in, 1 foot out type of an energy. This can represent juggling more than one person. This can represent just like looking at the situation, trying to weigh the pros and cons of it, trying to decide like, do I or don't I, should I or shouldn't I? Not quite sure what to decide here. Tell me more about this 2 of Coins for Pisces person, please. We get one flip, no? Why is the 2 of Coins, that one, huh? I see. Yeah, I see. Thank you. We're stopping right there. I'm not taking 72 cards for this. I see what's going on. Yeah, definitely. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Swords. So yeah, this is a decision spot for your person. Your person is juggling more than one person, it would appear, which is probably what you recognize that caused the tower to start coming down. That's probably what the conflict is about. It's probably like this whole ending and everything is all because of that. The 10 of Swords, Gemini energy, swift, painful ending. Could be an ending you didn't see coming, could be an ending in betrayal. Happened very quickly. We got the Chariot right under that, Cancer energy. To clarify this 2 of Coins, we got the Page of Wands, the Knight of Cups, we got the 2 of Pentacles, which is the same card we're clarifying, the 9 of Wands, and then we have the Star. Page of Wands, this is news and messages of passion and desire. This is taking the first steps down like a brand new path towards something your person had a lot of passion and desire for. And we have the Knight of Cups. Knights are action takers. Cups are about love and emotion. So not only do we have communications about passion, taking the first steps down a new path, like you would not be the new path, this is a different path. Taking some romantic gestures down that path, some love offers, actions toward love and emotions, and that put your person in this Two of Pentacles state. Again, whenever I clarify a card and I get that same card as one of the clarifiers, it's the universe going, dude, I'm telling you, they're in and out, they're off balance here, they're trying to make a decision between more than one person, they're juggling things. We already saw that Knight of Wands, that wishy-washy in and out type of an energy. This very similar energy there. And we have the Nine of Wands. This is Sagittarius energy. This is an energy of being walled off and defensive. It's also a card of healing. This is the wounded warrior. He's built this wall around himself as a way to protect himself. He's been hurt. He doesn't want to be hurt anymore. Doesn't want to continue to get hurt. He's protecting himself so that he can heal, get his energy right, and take the next step on his journey. Now, this could just be your person putting some wall up. They get all indecisive about what do I do now that they've taken this first step down a new path with some romantic gestures attached to that, and now they get walled off and defensive. Then we have the Star. This is Aquarius energy. This is the card that comes immediately following the Tower in the sequence of the major arcana cards. So you don't make it to the Star energy without going through a Tower first. So this is telling me your person did something, gets all walled off and defensive about it, and that is probably what's bringing the Tower down, and now they're hurt about it and they're trying to protect themselves so they can heal. Trying to get what they want is what it's looking like. The next card in their energy here for June 2021, Pisces, is the Sun, Leo energy. This is usually the happiest card in the deck. It's happiness, joy, abundance, bliss, harmony. Really can't get a better card than the Sun. Now, this can also represent illumination, as in something was hidden in the dark and now it got illuminated. It had the light shined on it, exposing it for what it is. So tell me more about this Sun. See if we can figure out what this is about. Let's get one more, please. On the bottom of the deck, we have that Chariot card again. Cancer energy, fastest energy in the deck. This is about moving forward very quickly in success and victory. It's also about using the will to get past any problems or challenges or obstacles from the past. Using the will to get past all of that so that you can move forward very quickly in success and victory. Ace of Wands right underneath that. Again, we got the Death card, something dying, possibly related to this Ace of Wands here, this passionate new beginning taking place. Looks like this happened very quickly. Your person either felt some happiness in doing this, or it's been illuminated now that your person went very quickly down a new path here, had some passionate new beginning. Three of Cups right under that. This sometimes is reconciliation energy. So it could be possible that your person is getting back with someone that they used to be with in the past. I've got the Star out here. This is a card of hope and healing. They could be trying to resurrect a connection with someone from the past, and you recognize this, and that's bringing the Tower down. It could be that they're now recognizing that they need to try and fix this with someone from the past, and this is bringing this whole connection with you apart. Either way, I feel like we have a third-party love connection here because we got 3 cups of love here in this card. So this is either your person trying to resurrect something with someone, or they've taken some rapid action down a new path towards some new passion, desire they have, and created a third-party scenario. Yeah, I think that's it, because we have that ending again, the 10 of Swords. There is definitely an ending coming because of all this. Yeah, Sun right underneath that. That's the card we're clarifying right now. Happiness or illumination. I'm feeling like that got illuminated, and that's brought the ending here. To clarify the Sun for your person, We have the Two of Wands. We have the King of Cups and the Nine of Swords. So this Two of Wands, again, Aries, this is a crossroads, a decision point, a decision about which path leads you to the world that you want, which path do you need to leave behind to get there. In terms of your person's happiness, they're wanting to move forward quickly toward their happiness, which looks like that passionate new beginning, that third party energy, and that's causing the ending. They're at that decision point here, trying to decide. What do they want? What they want is to be happy, and they have to leave something behind. It looks like what they're leaving behind is Pisces. The King of Cups is Pisces energy. This is also someone who has a lot of love and emotions for you. They may not necessarily outwardly express that, though. The King of Cups doesn't wear his heart on his sleeve. He doesn't publicly broadcast how he feels. He definitely doesn't let his emotions cloud his judgment here. I'm feeling like this is them leaving you behind, or at least trying to decide to do that. Doesn't look like an easy decision, though. We have this Nine of Swords, Gemini energy. This is an energy of thinking about something over and over and over again, having a situation that they're kind of afraid to face, and thinking about it so much that they're actually stressing themselves out. This is fears, worries, anxieties, thinking about something with a lot of fear and anxiety behind the thinking, causing them to be physically stressed out here. Next, we have this Knight of Swords. Now, this is also in the clarifiers for the mutual energy between the two of you. Fastest knight in the deck. So I see that your person has done something very, very quickly here. Possibly didn't think it through very much. Possibly they did think it through and then acted on it, and now they're all fearful and worried about it. But this is about taking rapid, decisive action or rushing forward very quickly and speaking the truth on something. Tell me about this Knight of Swords for Pisces person here in June 2021, please. Why is this Knight of Swords here for Pisces person? Let's get 3 cards on this Knight of Swords, please. Looks like your person's got a lot to say and they just don't want to say it. Man. I feel like one flipped over there. No, it did not. What's going on with this Knight of Swords, please? Oh, sheesh. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands. Now, this is either Leo or Aries energy. I've seen quite a bit of both out here already. Just got some more Aries come out. This is someone who knows exactly what they want, and they go after what they want with bold, passionate, fiery determination. She doesn't take no for an answer. She doesn't accept excuses. She goes out and she gets what it is that she wants. Right under that, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Now, this could represent the other person here. Your person could be dealing with a fire sign. This could just be telling me that your person has a lot of passion and desire for something, and they're going after it, and they're either speaking their truth about that, or they're just doing it. Right under that, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Some change in the luck and fortune, that wheel spinning, things being different after that. 7 of Cups, Scorpio energy, options and choices, confusion about the options and choices. There's a lot of cups here, a lot of emotions involved here. They don't want to make any kind of a mistake, so they're confused about what to do. Man, it looks like they make a decision, though, to go after what it is that they want, and that changes everything. To clarify this Knight of Swords, we have the 3 of Wands, the 8 of Cups, and the Empress. This 3 of Swords, we've already seen that your person is in this Wands. The person's in this 2 of Wands energy. that decision point. Which path leads them to the world they want? Which path do they leave behind? Well, in this Three of Wands, we've progressed up now. That decision has been made. They've already decided. They've already taken steps down that path, taken the first steps down that path towards something that they have passion and desire about. Looks like they've made some sort of a love offer. This is having this, being at like the beginning stages of manifesting something, having this positive expectancy that the thing that they want, the path they've chosen, is going to bring them the thing that they want. It just hasn't happened yet. They're still waiting on that to manifest in the physical 3D reality, but they have this positive expectancy that it's going to. So this is like waiting on something and being positive that it's going to pan out. Then we have this Eight of Cups, Pisces energy. This is an energy of detachment, like physical detachment, emotional detachment. This can be like physically walking away. So it's almost like your person decided, they emotionally detached, they stopped expressing themselves to you, talking about how they feel. They stayed more stuck in their head, worrying about things, worrying about when's the right timing, waiting on being able to detach and walk away physically. Looks like they started emotionally, and now they're at that spot where they're walking away physically. They're walking away from these 8 full cups, going off on a brand new path that leads them to their own personal happiness, their own 9 and 10 of cups. Now we've seen this 9 of Cups out here for you already. We saw the 10 of Cups on the bottom when we were clarifying some of these earlier cards. Definitely some sort of a detachment and walking away, going down a new path that leads them toward their passion and desire that changes everything. They're walking away here, going off toward the Empress energy. This is the mother of the tarot deck. This is all 4 queens rolled into one person. She's also the gateway between the universe and the divine in this physical 3D reality we live in. So she is how all new things get manifested into our reality. Card 3 of the major arcana, she rules over all the 3s of the minor arcana. We've got your person being at the beginning stages of manifesting, and this is the gateway through which it is birthed into our reality. So this represents the birth of something new. They're waiting either for the right time to walk away from this connection so they can birth something new, or they waited in terms of being able to rush forward and speak the truth about this and take those decisive actions, but now it looks like that's what they're doing. They're walking away to go birth something new. Final card in their energy is that same 8 of Cups that we just saw, that detachment, emotional detachment, physical detachment, physically walking away. So tell me more about this 8 of Cups for Pisces person here in June 2021, please. Let's get 2 more. Why is this 8 of Cups here? Let's get 1 more, please. Why is the 8 of Cups here? Yeah. Bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Cups. Again, pages are messengers, so this would represent news and messages of love and emotions. This would be like an apology. This could be expressing of feelings. 8 of Swords, Gemini energy. This is thinking about something on this repeating loop in their mind. Thinking about it over and over, not being able to shut their mind up about it. Feeling stuck, trapped, and blocked because they're not sure what the safe step to take is here, which is why they're stuck in their head about it. Wheel of Fortune, because it's going to change everything here. Definitely looking at a big change. We've got Death twice, the Tower twice, definitely changing. To clarify this 8 of Cups, we got the Chariot again. We got Strength, and we got the Queen of Wands again. So I've got a lot of Leo out here. I've got the 5, 6, and 7 of Wands. I've got quite a bit of Aries out here. I've got the 2 and the 3 of Wands. We've seen this Queen of Wands a couple of times. This could be Leo or Aries. I've got the Six of Wands out here twice, and now I've got the Leo Major Arcana card out here. I've seen this Cancer card a couple of different times. You could be dealing with any of those signs. You could be dealing with any sign. Again, I'm just calling out the prominent ones, but there is some sort of emotional detachment here taking place, possibly a physical detachment. Either your person apologizing to you about that, or finally expressing their emotions here, and that's causing some big change to take place. Again, this is the fastest energy in the deck. It's about using the will to get past the problems and the challenges, to move forward very quickly in success and victory. Very, very quickly. It's almost like your person just very decisively decides to just like get the hell out of Dodge. They just roll out here. Next we have Strength, Leo energy. So I've got both Leo Major Arcanas out here. All three of the Minor Arcana Leo cards. Actually, one of those cards is out here twice. So I have literally all of the Leo cards out here on the table. This is telling me this is a difficult situation that's taking a lot of internal strength, a lot of digging down deep to tap into that internal strength in order to make it through this. I've seen mental anguish on your person's end. I've seen them being stuck in their head thinking about this over and over again. This can also be an energy of trying to tame that beast inside themselves, trying to rein themselves in, trying to hold themselves back, trying not to rush off too quickly here. We've got a lot of very fast moving energy. So this could be them trying to not rush off too quickly and do anything that's going to be some sort of a mistake. They don't want to come in and break anything, but I feel like they can't hold that back, and now they're rolling out very, very fast, going towards what it is that they have a lot of passion and desire for. So it definitely looks to me like we've got this connection coming to an end, something being recognized here. Either from your end, you probably recognize this third party scenario. From their end, they're recognizing what the decision is that they need to make here. We've got two very big decision cards out here for them, actually three out here for them, and they're deciding to go down a new path towards something that they're passionate about. Now, if you still have questions that you want answered about this situation or your relationship, click on any of the videos that just appeared on your screen right now. And when you do, you'll be taken to more Pisces love readings that can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And I'll see you in the next video.